Alright, welcome back to Cave Story. Third episode in a batch. Sweet. Alright. So let's go through here, and like we said last time, scale the outer wall. So, with the booster, specifically the Booster 2.0, getting around here is a joke. It is hilariously easy. There's also a little secret here. See this little railing here? Clock room. Opened the treasure chest. Obtained the 290 counter. Something is inscribed on the counter. This I present to you, the challenger, in anticipation of your determination. Show me your best. Yep. So that is known as the 290 counter. Or the clock. Ow. The 290 counter is an interesting little item that pertains to the best ending. Not really. This is what I mean when I say the spurs kind of wonky around corners, stuff like that. Yeah, we'll be seeing the purpose of the 290 counter eventually. There we go. Hey, look, sand. Hey, look, douchebag crocodiles. Someone call Steve Irwin. We're gonna need his help here. Yeah, these crocs are dickbags. It's just sand zone all over again. Ow, you ass. Let's carry on. Continue to scale the outer wall. Make our way up here. Say hello to weird cat sperm thing. I think they're supposed to be balls of yarn, but come on. They look like sperm. I love Moon Song. That's the song that plays here in the outer wall. Such a good song. It's sort of this mix of haunting and catchy. Blah! Okay. Apparently that Mimiga is terrified of us. Don't know why. Let's find out. Yo. Don't kill me! I'm a human. I was turned into a Mimiga by magic. Huh? You mean you're not a killer robot? Well, I'm a killer and a robot. I just don't kill Mimiga. That's all. You startled me pretty badly by coming in so suddenly. You're here to save us. Maybe. I'm Ito, one of the humans who came to study the island. Misery gave me this lovely new Mimiga appearance. I could probably run away, but take a look at me and how I am now. I'm stuck. I must have climbed all the way up from the wall outside. I'm quite a capable engineer, but I also have an innate fear of heights. Shouldn't have come to such a place like this floating island. Yeah, kinda stupid when you got a fear of heights. Say hello to the Plantation, my favorite area of the game. Why? Well, for one, you got the Booster 2.0 at this point, which means it is fun times. Also, it plays the Cave Story theme. Woo! My favorite area. Let's explore. Passage. Still don't know what this area does. I meant to look it up when I came through here the first time, but forgot to. So there's this guy, and there's these statues, one of which appears to be the doctor. Halder. Anatupon? Tupac? And Miyakito. Miyakito. You gotta keep in mind the guy who created this game is, I believe, Korean or Japanese. I think Korean. So it's all like Asian speak. It's like Japanese, Chinese type background. Who are you? No! Curly doesn't remember us. Damn it. This gal fell down near the spring. She doesn't remember who she is. Probably scrap metal now. Just one thing. I've heard about some kind of special mushroom that supposedly helps recover one's memory if eaten. What if that'll maybe work on this poor girl too? That's a good question, Cthulhu. Careful with the spitting gunfish. Note, they can be used as steps. Hey, look, Dokapon. That's the best I got. Gunfish. Sadly, they are not fish that have guns. They're just fish. Yeah. It reads, do not enter. Also, it's locked. Well, that sucks. Hey, look, there's an important thing, but we can't get it because it's in the spikes. And if you recall, those are the instant death spikes. Yeah, we're not getting in there. That's faux shizzle my nizzle. Never mind. Anyway, carry on with the plantation. Woo! What's up, weird bat thing? Woohoo! Oh, it's fun times everywhere. Also the spur. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Oh. You really don't care that much. Hey, look, a Mimiga. You mute, buddy? You forgot how to speaks? Ow, you ass. Also not gonna say anything. Alright. Nope. Yeah. What about you? Nope. Alright then. Let's see what's in here. Rest area. Yo. Haven't we met somewhere before? Must have been at Mimiga Village. That witch Misery brought me here. I really dislike farming. Okay. Don't know what that has to do with anything. Gonna go clear my head with some fishing for a little bit. Do you like to fish? If there's another chance, maybe I'll bump into you again? But, and he's outie. Nobody wants to talk to us. Well, okay then. Woo, awesome music. The Jimmy Jams. So the interesting thing about these guys, which are called ogres, is they won't mess with you unless you hit them. They will not attack you. Of course, once you attack them, they go crazy. And then they stop. They'll only attack you as kind of a counter. And then they'll stop as soon as you stop attacking them, which is kind of wonky. Dragonflies, go away. Hey, look. Oh, it's you. I caught something strange. You can take it if you want. It's inside the bucket. Peeked inside of the bucket. Inspecting carefully, you see an item of some kind, shining within. Obtained the teleporter room key. Awesome. That's pretty important. Use the teleporter room key. Oh, I guess he's friendly. Teleport to Arthur's house? Heck yeah! I found you, killer robot! Awesome. We just got curb stomped. Hey! Hey, you! You dead or something? Eh? Oh, you're awake. I thought you were already dead. Soup would smack you and you wouldn't move an inch. This place is a jail. Those who oppose the doctor are locked up here. To be used as test subjects for his ongoing experiments. Like with Weeping Angels. That's not funny, I already made that joke. Sue said so. You a friend of hers? You're a little bit too late. She was here as well. She worried about you so much. It was only a few minutes ago that she was carried off. Well, that sucks. Hey! We did get an item. Want to read it? Heck yeah, I do. Hey, it's me, Sue. I don't remember telling you anything about us. We came to the island as a research group. It was me, my mom, Kazuma, Professor Booster, and a few assistants. The doctor was with us too. He was supposed to take care of our medical needs, and did, I guess. But all that changed when he found the demon crown. That crown used to belong to the master of this island, and grants immense magical powers to the person who dons it. The doctor knew about it well before coming to the island. It's the reason he forced himself onto our group. After he grabbed hold of the crown, that was pretty much it. We couldn't do anything about it. The only thing we could do was continue the research of the island under his command. He seeks to rule the surface, using the island as a flying fortress. From what I can tell, he plans on attacking the surface with the enraged Mimiga army. I was able to escape, however. I was able to escape. However, the other researchers are probably... Of course, he's using the innocent Mimiga to grow a large quantity of the red flowers, and once he's ready to attack, he's gonna send the Mimiga into a state of insane rage by feeding them red flowers. With his powers from the crown, he'll control them, and me too. If you can get out of the jail, please look for a hidden safe house, somewhere within the plantation. If my mom is still alive, then she'll be there, working on a plan of her own to beat the doctor. Please, help her as much as you can. Before I forget, the password to get into the safe house is Irot's evac. That's the end. No, I don't want to read it again. I'm good. I would like to say, I think we have to talk to him. And by the way, she snuck something in your pocket when she was taken away. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we're free. By black magic or something. Anyway. Ta-da! Again, Plantation. Best song in the game. Whee! Ow. Eh. Over here, we have secrets. Jail number 2. Oh, you're a killer robot? You've come to kill us? Let us out of here! There were a few humans in here as well, but I haven't seen them recently. I wonder if they escaped safely. The Mimiga working the farm are being tricked by the doctor. He's planning on making us fight the killer robots from the surface. Woo! Teleporter. Destination is unknown. You still wish to teleport? Heck yeah, I do. Wonder where it's gonna take us. Duh! The shelter. And that's how Booster got here. That is one thing I do think is really cool. There are certain secrets you find that kind of give the game a little more continuity. Booster used to be trapped here with the other scientists, thanks to the doctor. He managed to escape, and used that teleporter to get to where Kazuma was. Just pretty neat. It's a nice little detail. Oh no! No! Screw you, stupid dragonflies. Yeah. Fly! Well, now that I have an opportunity, I think it would be a good time to actually finish my thought about sequence breaking from earlier. It might just be my whole deal with Metroid, but I like it when games allow you to sequence break, at least platformer games like this. And it's kind of funny. There's a lot of games that you wouldn't expect to let you sequence break that do. A good example of that is Dark Souls. It's probably part of the reason I like Dark Souls so much. And Dark Souls is a game I would very much love to play for the channel. There's so much stuff to show off. What's the password? Erod's evac. I love the little sprite for Sue's mother. It's so anime. Adorable. Yeah, like, a good example is, the first area in the original Dark Souls, Firelink Shrine, first proper area. The first area, the Undead Asylum, is just a, sort of training course. Actually, before we talk to Sue's mother, let's go do that thing that I mentioned last time. Because that'll give me an opportunity to finish my thought. Ow, you ass. Stop. Stupid bats. Anyway. So, one of the first area is the first proper area is Firelink Shrine, which is sort of the hub in Dark Souls 1. There's an area that you're not supposed to come to till much later. Well, actually, there's a couple of areas that you're not supposed to come to till much later. that are directly connected to Firelink Shrine. One of these is the graveyard, which is directly connected to the catacombs. The other, which is the one I'm referring to, that is more important, is I believe it's called the New Londo Ruins, which is immediately under Firelink Shrine. You're not supposed to go to the New Londo Ruins till very much endgame. You're supposed to go there to kill the second to last boss out of like 12 bosses in the game. So it's like last stages. But you can go there at the very beginning of the game. And if you're good enough, you can actually get an item. There's a series of items in Dark Souls 1 known as Firekeeper Souls, which increase the strength of your basic healing item, the Estus Flask. Whew, that was close. That almost killed me. That would have been very bad. Normally, the Firekeeper Souls are very few and far in between, and the first one you're really supposed to be able to get isn't till much later, but you can get the one in New Londo Ruins pretty much the moment you enter Firelink Shrine. Like, straight up. The only problem is you pretty much have to do a suicide run because the chance of you getting out of there, there's a set of stupid powerful ghost enemies that will pretty much one-hit you at the beginning stages of the game, that protect the Firekeeper Soul. But they're very easy to get past to begin with. It's getting past them after you've triggered them that's hard, because they rise out of the ground and have this whole, like, triggering animation. Wow, okay. Holy momentum, Batman. Woo! Oh my goodness, Spur, save me! Look at the hearts. Look at them. Everywhere. Anyway, yeah. They take a few seconds to pop out of the ground, which is why it's so easy to get past them in the first place, but hard to make your way back. So if you're willing to basically commit suicide to get that Firekeeper Soul, since, you know, you can keep it once you've picked it up, you can get something you shouldn't be able to get till much later in the game. And it's a minor sequence break, but it does make your life much easier. You can also do the same thing in the graveyard, which leads to the catacombs. There's some pretty powerful equipment in the graveyard, which you normally shouldn't have access to until you go over the catacombs, because there's a set of powerful enemies in the graveyard, much stronger than anything you'd normally be able to fight. But if you're willing to kind of ignore those enemies and try and run past them, you get something pretty good, good for your troubles. Nothing too amazing, but still some nice equipment. So you see this little spot wandering back and forth? My wife's been looking for me. That's probably because I haven't been home in a long time. Fine, I'll go home. Certainly you'll take me there, yes? Sure. Mr. Little, we there yet? No, we're not. Screw you. So we couldn't get to this door before, but now that we have the booster, we do. Let's see what's in here. Storage. A mushroom. You got some business with me? Heck yeah, I do. Amnesia. Well, that's terrible. You want the mushroom badge? Yes. But you don't really need it then. No. Wait, you really do want it? Yes. You really want it, no matter what? Yes. Then you don't need it. No. Well, then I'll give it to you. Obtained the mushroom badge. Cool. Mushroom badge obtained from Ma Pignon. It serves no purpose. You bitch. Found me out. That's just a normal badge. Say what? You say you're gonna eat me? I'm a very, very valuable mushroom. And the only one in this cave, too. Because that means so much. Snap! Don't think for 1 minute that I'll let you eat me without me putting up a fight. It's on! Eat spur. Ow. This is kind of an interesting little optional boss. Woo! And the spur serves its purpose by eating its health bar. Boom. Look at that. Just chipping off chunks of the health. Boom. And you are dead. I've lost. Obtained Ma Pignon. What a fun guy. Her. Funny. So with mushroom in hand, let's go see Curly. First, Ma Pignon. It's said to have the power to restore memories. And everyone's favorite, the mushroom badge. Most useless item in the game. Alright, so let's make our way back to the egg corridor. And first things first, take Mr. Little home. I mean, you know, only seems fair, right? We got him first, so we might as well take him back first. Besides, Curly's not in danger. You know. So let's blast our way through the egg corridor. Hadouken! Uh-oh. Woo! It's one thing I love about the Booster 2.0. Man, it makes getting around so much easier. Like, the normal booster is just a vertical buff, but the Booster 2.0 lets you go stupid fast sideways. Much faster than just running around. Also, we get to see the bomb in action. Again. Yeah, all those little zones on screen where you see little explosion sprites. Yeah, that's its area of range. Pretty much the entire screen. Ooh, hello. Make everything fall from the sky. Come on. Yeah! There we go. Charging my lasers. Because I'm awesome. Yeah. Back to the sequence break conversation now. Ow! Screw you. Dark Souls actually has a few sequence breaks like that. Some of them are minor, like the one I mentioned. Some of them are more major, though. For example, you can skip half of a certain area of the game that is a very hated area known as Blighttown. You can skip the first half of Blighttown, which has some of the most irritating enemies in the game. A series of, like, ninja poison blow dart guys. Which the reason they're a pain in the ass is because they inflict a status effect called Toxic, which in Dark Souls, there are two poisonous status effects, Toxic and Poison. Poison is pretty devastating. Toxic is poison on crack, mixed with steroids. It's terrible. I'm home! So yeah, Toxic is ass bad. And those poison blow dart guys, pretty much upon contact, like, they shoot at you once, you get Toxic. And Toxic will chip your health in seconds. Like, you'll go from full health to dead in 3 seconds at the most. It's absolutely brutal. And there's like 10 of them. They're absolutely atrocious. But if you use an item called the Master Key, you can take a shortcut that skips pretty much all of them. It's spectacular, and it's a pretty big sequence break. It also means that you can get to Blighttown from Firelink Shrine at the very beginning of the game, which normally you have to go through, I believe, 2 other areas to get to Blighttown. So, it's pretty cool. But anyway, let's chat with Mr. Little. Home Sweet Home is the best. Wow. It's a beautiful sword there. How about we trade it for my splendid gun? Gave him the blade, obtained the Nemesis. The Nemesis is both the most The Nemesis is both the most devastating and the shittiest weapon in this game. Here's why. Default Nemesis. Holy tits. Now let's see the Nemesis in action. Woo! So, the Nemesis is interesting. Its normal shot is devastating. Also, it should be noted, these little yellow fireball things, they're ducks. You can't tell now, but you can tell when we level up the gun that they are ducks. Yeah. Look at it. Boom! Level up! Yeah. That's what the Nemesis does when it levels up. Little wimpy ducks. Shots are much slower, and their damage is shit, as opposed to the 36 we were doing a shot last time. Of course, it only takes one hit to hit level 1, but it also only takes one experience to level up the gun. The Nemesis is a very strange weapon, in that it is a backwards gun. That is to say, it's the only gun in the game that actually levels up in reverse. It is more powerful at level 1 than it is at level 3. I mean, look at this. So it's kind of interesting in that you don't have to worry about picking up experience, but it also means that picking up experience screws you over because it actually weakens your weapon instead of making it stronger. So, it's a strange gun. Some people love it, some people hate it. It really depends. Yeah, the Nemesis is a very peculiar weapon. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of it because as devastating as it is from point blank, the blade is a really good weapon. But the Nemesis does serve its purpose, and I'm actually going to keep it because it's kind of vital for this run. There's a segment of the game that I've actually mentioned a few times now, known as the Bloodstained Sanctuary. It's considered one of the hardest and shittiest parts of this game, but it's also required for the best ending. I'm going to be doing the Bloodstained Sanctuary, or at least to the best of my ability. In the run of the Bloodstained Sanctuary, at the very beginning, all of your weapons are reduced to level 1 every time that you enter the Sanctuary. Now, why is that important? Well, certain weapons, such as the Nemesis and the Spur, make that level 1 damage reduction much less of a pain. Also, if you have the Nemesis, in the Bloodstained Sanctuary, Curly Brace is there with you, strapped to your back, firing alongside you. Normally, she fires with the machine gun, but with the Nemesis in hand, she uses that instead. I'm fairly certain, anyway. Like 90% sure. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, needless to say, Nemesis is a pretty good gun, considering it's one of the most devastating level 1 weapons. Look at this thing. I mean, it does 12 damage a shot. Its only real drawback is, again, the fact that it levels up one shot, or with one piece of experience every time, and that, of course, poses a threat for your damage. Luckily, it's pretty easy to get knocked back down to minimum experience. So it's kind of a give-take. If you're not good about picking up experience, and if you're good at dodging the experience, it's a pretty good weapon. But, I'm not going to be using it all that much. So let's head back to the safe house. And I think that's where we'll end it for now. Yeah. So let's sneak through the wall. Erod's evac. Alright, next time on Cave Story, we're gonna see what Sue's mother wants. And see what she has to say. We're also gonna go take Ma Pignon to Curly. go see what happens. And, well, generally finish up the game. So yeah, it's final countdown. Get excited. I'll see you guys next time.